welcome back to MindMuseAudio, your go to space for bite sized book wisdom and mindset shifts on the move. Today, we are diving into a book that's more than just important, it's a wake up call. It's called Unshrinking How to Face Fatphobia by Kate Manne. Let's talk about something we rarely unpack honestly. What if the way we view body size, especially fatness, is shaped more by fear, bias, and control than health or logic? Let's get into it. Section 1, The Big Idea. So, what is unshrinking really about? At its core, this book explores fat phobia not as a personal insecurity but as a cultural bias, a system of shame, and a form of oppression. Kate, a brilliant feminist philosopher, pulls back the curtain on how society treats fat bodies, especially women's bodies, as problems to be solved, fixed, or hidden. But what if the real problem isn't the body? What if it's the way we've been taught to think about bodies? She argues that fat phobia isn't just about health concerns, it's deeply tied to misogyny, capitalism, and control. Let that sink in. Section 2, Key Takeaway: The myth of health equals thinness. Let's bust a myth real quick. Thin doesn't always mean healthy, and fat doesn't always mean unhealthy. You've heard that, right? But how many times have we praised someone for losing weight without knowing if they're struggling with illness, grief, or disordered eating? Kate reminds us that health is complex, individual, and not always visible. And yet, fat people are constantly told by doctors, family, strangers to shrink, to take up less space, to be better. Here's a thought: why is it easier to shame someone's body than to challenge your own discomfort with it? Section 3, Real Talk: Fat Phobia in Everyday Life. Fat phobia isn't always loud. Sometimes it whispers through side eyes, awkward silences, or concerned comments about someone's lunch. It shows up in tiny airplane seats, in doctors refusing to treat your cough until you lose weight, in clothing stores that stop at size 14. Real people are living this every single day. Kate shares stories that hit hard, like the woman who postponed medical visits for years because she knew she'd be only be to told to drop pounds, or the teenager taught to equate her self-worth with the number on scale. It's not about vanity, it's about humanity. Section 4, Practical Shift: How to be anti fat phobic. Now let's talk change. Here's how we start unlearning fat phobia. Interrogate your thoughts. Do you assume fat equals lazy, unhealthy, unlovable? Where that belief come from? Stop the compliments that aren't really compliments. Like, you look so skinny, shouldn't be the highest praise we give someone. Diversify your feed. Follow creators, activists, and everyday people in all body sizes. Normalize what's real. Next is speak up. When someone makes a fat phobic joke or comment, pause. Ask them why they think that's okay. Center respect over assumptions. Health is private. Dignity is not negotiable because allyship doesn't always look like activism. Sometimes it looks like unlearning, listening, making room. Section 5, Final Reflection. So here's the truth. Fat phobia is a lens we've all worn at some point, even if we didn't realize it. It's not just about how we treat others, it's about how we treat ourselves. Kate invites us to do something radical, to stop shrinking and start expanding our minds, our empathy, and our definition of worth. What if the goal wasn't to be thin, but to be free? Free from shame, free from diet culture, free to exist in a body that feels like home? So, what's your biggest takeaway from Unshrinking? Drop it in the comments. I read them all. And if you found this episode eye opening, go ahead and hit that like button. It tells the algorithm this convo matters. Subscribe to MindMuseAudio for more honest, bite sized book wisdom. And don't forget to share this with someone who needs to hear it today. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and remember, you were never meant to shrink.